Kara's just a fun, easygoing, happy person all the time, which makes it super fun to work with her because she's just always in a good mood, always smiling. The attitude with what she brings to the job every day just, makes her a joy to work with. The people that work for her love working for her. They tell me that all the time, like, hey, if Kara ever goes anywhere, then, we're gonna follow her because we're loyal to her. In addition to being, a superstar finance person, she's also a mom of 3. My own wife works full time, and so I give massive kudos to somebody who can balance the challenges of being a mom, having to raise children, and also have an extremely demanding career. Being able to put both of those things together is extremely impressive. She's about 10 years behind me in her career, but in a lot of ways farther ahead of where I was 10 years ago. She's got a trajectory on the path to being a senior finance professional CFO at a meaningful company in our sector. She is just clearly a rising star.
Who's Aislinn as a person? She's the most mild-mannered person that you run into, who's got a spine of steel. She's just amazing. She is absolutely fearless in taking on huge responsibility. She's fearless in giving her opinion in the context of knowing where we're trying to be and where we're trying to go. And she's an invaluable part of the company. She's lucky, her words not mine, that her work and her personal life line up perfectly, or as close as you can get. The amount of connectivity she has with not just her team, but the entire back office and all of our operations people. She touches every one of them on a daily basis. Aislinn's superpower is that she's always calm. She's always got a shovel in her hand and leads by example with the team. She's not sitting in their office, drinking coffee, waiting for them to come back with an answer. She's working it as well.
Shelley is probably like the most tenacious, hardworking person I've ever worked with. From a culture perspective, Shelley, she's come in and created this attitude and mindset of continuous improvement. She leads from the front, she's a player coach, she rolls up her sleeves. That mentality has permeated its way throughout the entire team. As a result, we see just light speed improvement every single month. Shelley's got a husband, 2 kids. She loves her kids. It's wonderful to see, her light up talking about her 2 boys. I know she's so committed at home, but, when it comes to work, she's the first one in, last one out. Shelley is absolutely beloved by her team. Shelley's a world-class financial professional. She's an accountant. She's incredibly technical, and that's kind of table stakes. But when you couple that with her work ethic and her just raw horsepower, her intelligence together, and you end up with Superwoman.
She's a super smart, diligent, professional person who also cares, deeply about what she's doing and the people around her. She takes a leadership role, I think, quite naturally. She leads her meetings. It's clear what the purpose is, what the outcome is, who's going to do what. She came into the company when we were in a state of change and a state of flux, and we needed a change agent. She has stepped up and played that role really well. She really has been a big source of change. She's remarkable in terms of her thoroughness, her attention to detail, her grasp of her subject matter. There's a bright future for her, both here and in a broader sense. She's proven herself in tough situations over and over again. She's done great work for us.
Look, Sham is my right-hand person that I rely on for all accounting services around the globe. He's easygoing, always has a smile on his face. He's always enjoying the work and the people that he works with. But he's also task-focused. It's very important that he gets things done and he gets things done well. Most people know he's a big Arsenal fan. He is watching them as they are at the top of the Premier League. He's also a family man. He's got young children and likes spending time with them. He loves his family and wants to do well and provide for them. What I think sets Sham apart is I don't know that others have gone through forming 16 legal entities in 22 different countries, forming a shared service center in Manila and building it from scratch, and doing it all in 2 years without disrupting our business.
Stephanie's a hard worker who has an exemplary character and who's a really interesting and funny person, to work with. Stephanie is an extreme outdoorist. On nice days, she rides her motorcycle to work. She and her husband like to go on adventurous vacations. They went hiking through the glaciers in Iceland for a week. from hut to hut. When you see her in the office, she's the consummate professional. Knowing what she does outside the office is really insightful into the kind of person that she is. I think the adventurous nature of her personality reflects in the way she does her job, principally in her willingness to take on almost any challenge. Stephanie has grown tremendously over the last 10 years since she joined me at Bowman. When I think about Stephanie out into the future, I'm going to be sitting in this room at this award ceremony when she wins a CFO of the Year award herself. Stephanie is, by all definitions, the rising star who will find her place in the role of CFO sometime in the future.